Head on over to the Facebook group and share pictures of what you're snacking on tonight and your quiz outfits. Good evening, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. What's all this then? In 6 minutes and 7 seconds, Mark, you'll get your answer. If you load up the answer form, you'll actually get your answer sooner. The DG live lift is slowly making its descent. Whoa, we're nearly there. It is at this point that is supposed to say let's go. So let's go! Hello, good evening. Hope you enjoyed that little bit of headbanging that's now becoming a regular thing every week. Okay, thank you for once again coming and joining me and tuning in. Once again, my little setup at my table is right here with the ghost of the sofa behind me. Let's see what we've got going on then. Good evening, one and all. Yes, I realise it says let. I'm not quite sure when that started happening, but it was set up to say let's go. So I don't quite know what's going on there. But hi everybody, good evening. Thanks once again for joining us. Who have we got in the house then? We've got Luke and the Griffiths. Hello to you guys. We've got Leon, Danny and Eddie. Hello, good evening. It's always great to see all of you lot coming in all the time as well. It's great to see Monkey Crosses is back again. We've got Bryn. Have you brought your fridge to you this time, Bryn? That's the key question. We've got Mark again. Hi, it's great to see you, Mark. And then we've got that wonderful name that I'm never going to keep trying to say because I always get it wrong. The British Gacha Tuber. I am going to ask if in the comments right now you can explain what a British Gacha Tuber is. Sounds like a virus of some sort. So, we are here back once again with a Renegade Master for another round of some DG quizzing. As was always customary, we have got some time for you to get in, get settled, load up the answers, get yourselves ready. Every time I look down, it is not out of disinterest. It is purely because all the questions are on the table in front of me. The beer is full for now. Good stuff. I'm rocking the hard stuff today. I'm rocking orange, lemon and pineapple. And mine is full for now too. Although by the end of round one, I'm going to need it. Nudge, nudge. So, we have got the Luns in the house. Good evening, Luns. Hello to you all. Using your posh Sunday name there, Sue. Susan Lun. It's a made-up name. Ah. Oh. Well, you know, all siblings are viruses to each other in some form or other. But it's an impressive name. It certainly sets me the challenge of trying to say it. Okay, so tonight, what have we got lined up? At some point in the evening, I'm going to talk to you about our opening times. Aha! So anybody who isn't watching this right now is going to be out of luck for knowing when we're going to be trying to open. Because it's great that we're actually now going to be able to open our doors for some click and collect and some perusal. But down to the rounds at hand. So yes, it is here. The anticipation can settle. Calm down, monkey. Calm down, everybody. The music round is here tonight. But for the music round, I am winging us back to the 50s and the 60s. So all 10 songs feature throughout the 50s and 60s. So, don't know how it's done that. It obviously just knows it wants to know you by your Sunday name, so that's the only way to describe it. It's the magic of the tinterwebs. Then the second round tonight is the return of the slogans round. Last week it was all about chocolate. This week it is about a variety of different companies, different brands. So all you need to do is tell me what the brand is from the slogan. We always have to include our wonderful celebrities. So tonight our third round is distorted celebrities. So 10 celebrity faces have been run through the grinder and pulled out the other side, and you are going to have a go at working out who each one might be. And you've got some multiple choice answers to choose from for each one. Then I thought I'd throw in a little bit of a traditional picture round. And this time I themed it around one of the types of genres that I grew up with on those many days I used to spend going to visit my grandma. So we are taking it back to the Old West. So there are 10 westerns, and you are going to have to work out what the western is from the screen capture, the photo of that particular scene. So using the clues that are in the picture and also the possible answers, you need to work out which western movie is featured in that round. And then to finish it off, I love to put a little bit of pressure on you. And it is the return of the all or nothing round. So 10 questions. You can feel free to answer as many of them as you want. And you will get a point for every correct answer. But if you get one answer incorrect, you will lose your points for the whole round. So you can be brave and tackle all of them and run the risk of getting one wrong, or you can wait for those that you feel 100% confident with and only tackle them. There have been some in the past that have caught people out, and they've actually got 8 or 9 out of 10, and then that one question has wiped out their whole round. So by all means, choose carefully what you are going to do. So White Comanche had better be one of those westerns. Mark, I can't tell you whether it is or not. We will discuss this in about an hour and a half when we get to the end. And you can tell me whether you are angry at me for not including it or pleased that I did. We'll soon find out. Incidentally, I do believe White Comanche may have been one I've watched in the past. But I did watch them from a very early age with my grandma, so who knows? It could be there, or it could be one that I just haven't seen at all. And Lindsay just stealthily ninjaed past there because obviously in the next 5 minutes we are going to be starting the first round, and as is always customary in the first round, we have to kick her and the dog out so that we don't drive the dog crazy. Have I missed any comments from people? Luke, the British gacha tuber is my daughter Elliot. Do you know what? The minute I saw British gacha tuber, I suspected it was Elliot. And then when she said that she's a virus to her brothers, I knew it was definitely going to be Elliot at that point. But it's great to see you all again. Thank you so much for joining us. Thanks for coming along. It's always great to see some of you. I know there's some people in the back who are watching this and not able to comment. Not literally in the back here. There's no one here. But I know sometimes that there are people watching it and they're just not able to comment. So hi folks, because I know you're watching. And anybody else, as Lindsay ninjas past the screen again, look out for that one. I should feel guilty for having the dog kicked out, but we get a kazoo, so you don't. Fair enough then. That's one way to view it. On the plus side, terrible kazoo. Bad side, you deprive a 7-year-old dog of being able to relax on a pillow down by my feet. So, you know, you take that coin whichever way you want to. And Lindsay just subtly whispers in my ear, and don't consider the wife. No, I don't, quite frankly, because she sits with her earphones in her ears listening to TikTok videos. So she's not in any way bothered by it whatsoever. But kazoo, Mark, you're fighting a winning argument here because it's already here. There is one. I'm rocking the pink kazoo tonight because all men wear pink and real men wear pink. So we are 10 past 8. I'm going to give it a few more minutes to make sure they have officially left the building before I proceed to drive the neighbourhood crazy. TikTok is grounds for divorce. It's not really, because while she's watching TikTok videos, I can play Sea of Thieves. So it's a win-win. Okay, so playing the pink kazoo is indeed an interesting euphemism, Leon. Unfortunately tonight, it's actually pretty accurate. So, you know, oh well. I know that James wasn't sure if he was able to make it in tonight. So if at any point you cross paths with James, do feel free to have a go at him for being a terrible member of Team DG. Same for Jess Ned, who I don't think are here tonight either. Left me on my own. So, well, I'm not really on my own, so I've got you lovely people, of which there's quite a lot of you. However, I will point out that there are not enough likes for there are viewers again, so come on, let's get clicking, folks. Good evening to Scott. Scott's into his house, along with, I'm assuming, Jame and... Jame is a new name. Along with Jame and... Done it again. What's in that orange? Along with Jane and Karma. So good evening, Scott. Great to see you along as well. Right, they have vacated the premises. I have given everybody plenty of time. It is 12 minutes past 8. You know what that means? It's time to start. It's time for round 1. Do you know what? I need to put my teeth back in. It's been a busy day. I've been at DG Towers today doing some bits and bobs. And again, I'll talk more about that later on. So, yes, it's been a busy day. And here we are for some quizzicalness. And we're starting straight off with the music round. So I'm deliberately making them a little bit more tricky now. So you're going to get a small, short snippet. And you're going to have to work out what the song is from the short snippet. So, are we ready with number 1? Luckily, this first round doesn't require me to have any teeth in. So, the first one. One more time. Okie dokie. I'm not sure if Claire is listening. If she is listening, then we'll wish her a happy birthday. We'll do it properly. We're not going to do it now. We'll get the exact moment in the video, and we can make sure she zips forward to that part. You did indeed, Mark. You did indeed. No one likes it when they suffer with a Vindaloo. One more time. I keep getting told by James, you do them too easy. So this is why we're trying to get marginally more difficult. We will do the wishes for Claire at the end of the first round, so we can get her on board to come and see it. Number 2. Are we ready? All 5 rounds are not kazoo, but at least the first 10 questions definitely are. And I have got a special little something in the ether right now. It's currently floating 2 doors down the road in the direction of Scott for something for in the future. So, you know, stay alert, control the kazoo, and save lives. Number 2, one more time. A kazoo concert. When the dog goes back, and we're only looking after him now until the beginning of July. So come July, if these quizzes are still in demand, there will be a little bit more kazoo if you really, really want it. But nobody really, really wants that. Okay, number 3. That's because it... And the kazoo went down at that point. It's going very slowly, Scott. It's currently still bouncing off the wall here in the room. It's trying to work its way out the window. It's like one of those flies that doesn't know where it's going. It's literally just bouncing around side to side. Okay, I'm going to officially put this on record because it's on the internet and it's therefore in the public domain and therefore it must be true. That if on the 27th of June, the night when we haven't got a quiz, unless I can miraculously find a way of linking it in with the 24-hour game-a-thon I'm doing, on the 27th, during the 24-hour game-a-thon for Macmillan, if I can hit £500 that myself, Zach, James, and then a 4th invitee helps us to raise throughout that 24 hours. If we hit £500, I will do I will do a kazoo concert at some point that week if I can hit £500. So everybody who wants it, you've now got the prime mission of between now and the 27th of trying to encourage people to come along and support a 24-hour gaming marathon I'm doing to raise money for Macmillan. I'll talk a bit more about that anyway when I try and pitch it to you to come and support me for it. But for now, one more time with that one. 12 hours of classic kazoo. From easy classics to thrash metal. It will not be 12 hours. I will not do 12 hours. Oh dear. Oh, incidentally then, while we're all knocking around doing stuff, I'm going to very quickly see if over the next few questions I can find that link. So if anyone would like to support me for the 24 hours, it would be massively appreciated. Okay, number 4. That was number 4. Nice easy one. How many kazoos could you break with thrash metal? I mean, I would be more than up for trying through the fire and the flames as long as I had enough people to do it with me. We could have an epic through the fire and the flames sesh. Okay. Okay. I think that is the link. So yes, we are doing it on Twitch. So we'll be streaming it on Twitch. However, there is also... That's not the right one. Ignore that one. This is the one that we want. So let's carry on anyway for the time being. So... was number 4. My printer has leaked ink all over the sheet, and I'm now getting it all over my hand. Number 5. There must be a Guinness World Record for a kazoo-thon. I have no idea, but that sounds amazing, and count me in. Okay, are we ready for the next one? Too easy, that one. Too easy. Far too easy. Okay, for people on Facebook, there is a Facebook link to it. And I'm also going to post the link to the Macmillan page. Rather than using that Twitch one, it is streamed on this Macmillan one anyway, so you can watch it on that. But the Macmillan link is probably the best one, to be fair. Because that way you can see the progress that the fundraising is making as well. Let's quickly delete that one because that's not the right link. But that is. Okay. 5,190 people is the record. Yeah, we're short by about 1 or 2. We can manage that, I'm sure. So, number 5 was number 6. One more time. Remember, these are all songs from the 50s and the 60s. I'll stop pitching a charity event right now. I'll zip it and we'll talk about that later on. Okay. Number 7. Or you get him. It definitely is tuning. The more I play, the worse my voice gets. So then the worse the kazoo sounds. That was a clear the throat. That was not Rona. Okay, number 8. One more time. That was number 8. Number 9. That was totally out of tune. Let's try that one again. So remember, these are from the 50s or the 60s. That was number 9. Remember, I only want the song. I do not want the artist. If you put the artist, they will class it as a wrong answer. Only the song. Hey, Mark, I see what we did there. Whee. No, I haven't. Okay, number 10. All I'm doing. That's all I'm doing for that part. Does the kazoo score this round? I mean, no. The kazoo now has done its time. She's done the best she can. But now it is time to wish her fond farewell and say goodbye to the kazoo. Just like that, it was gone. Okay, so we are a time into the video. We are 33 minutes and 48 seconds in. So, Luke, you are going to pass on a message to Claire that if she chooses to watch this back, she needs to skip ahead to the 34-minute mark. Because right now, on behalf of Team DG, I would like to wish Claire a very, very happy birthday. We also need to point Zach in this direction because I'd like to wish Katie a very, very happy birthday. And yesterday it was Andy's birthday. So again, Andy, happy birthday. Lots of birthdays over the past few days. If it has been your birthday and we've missed you off, happy birthday. If it isn't your birthday, a very merry unbirthday to you guys as well. So there we go, spreading that DG love with birthdays and unbirthdays galore. So happy birthday to everybody. In fact, all together now. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Pink Kazoo came out specially for it. No pun intended. No euphemism intended either. Okay. So, I said at the very beginning that I was going to talk a little bit about the shop and the opening, and I was going to pitch the charity thing. Ka-ching! It's that time. So, in 2 weeks' time, there is a 24-hour game-a-thon that myself, James, and Zach are doing. We're going to be playing Sea of Thieves, which is a pirate game, for 24 hours straight. It's a game that is, by the end of it, we're going to either carry on loving the game or we're going to absolutely detest it. But we have chosen to do one because we feel that is a bit more of a challenge than keep jumping from one game to the next. It's trying to keep our interest going for 24 straight hours. And so we've chosen to do that one. However, that does mean there won't be a Saturday night quiz that night. But I am going to work on the possibility of saying that in that link I posted, I'm literally pointing as if you know what I'm pointing at. But in the comments, I've just posted that link to the Macmillan page. At this time on the Saturday night, I may actually include a quiz alongside us playing. So even though I'll be dressed as a pirate and talking like a pirate, there will be no kazoo round that night because the dog will be at my feet. We will try and do a quiz as well. And again, it will be to try and raise some money for Macmillan. We've asked for £250 as our target to try and hit. Personally, I'd absolutely love it if we can smash 500 in 24 hours. Last year, I think we managed to get 690. And the year before, I think it was about 620. So to get 500 would be amazing. So that's the quick last time I'm going to pitch the charity night until next week when I remind you again. However, we have also now obviously been told that from the 15th we can open our doors. Obviously, we cannot open it for players yet. We do remain hopeful that will be very soon because, frankly, we miss everybody who comes in. And so we are very pleased that we are now starting to gradually increase our hours and build them up from what we're going to be doing next week and onwards. So from next week onwards, we are going to be open from 5:30 till 8 on a Wednesday night and a Friday night. And then a Saturday, we are there from 11 till 2. Now, at the moment, we've done it for limited hours because we aren't quite open for browsing yet. But we welcome anybody to come along and have a look at what we've got. We are slowly building up our stock levels now that places are open again. But also for people to collect orders. So if there's anything in particular you wanted, whether it's a board game, a miniatures game, Warhammer, card games, whatever it might happen to be, We're going to start getting them in for you, and we will give you an allocated time during those opening times when you can come to see us. This week, however, we've slightly changed the day. It is 5:30 till 8 on Thursday instead of Wednesday, and then Friday night is 5:30 till 8, and then Saturday 11 till 2. So by all means, feel free to come along and have a little nosy at what we've got. You'll see the new setup that I posted on Facebook the other day, where I show you around the small area we've now got. And obviously we will have signs that clearly state how we would like you to socially distance throughout the store. It's a difficult building to socially distance in, which is why we've had to readjust everything and move things around. So I will attempt a pirate themed quiz. Given that a lot of the quizzes I can write them in a day, that one's going to take some time, so I'll work on that. Especially as there'll be no picture around, so that'll be quite tricky. But yes, so again, that's our opening times, and as I say, as soon as they start to say that we can have people in, even if it's limited people and they have to distance across the tables, we can't wait to start having some of you lot back. So for now, thank you very much for everybody who's supported us through doing the quizzes, through the orders that you've placed. I know that literally Mark just today got in touch with us with an order. Thank you very much, Mark. I know that the Lunds have already thought ahead to the pre-release that's coming up at the end of the month for Core. Again, thank you very much to you guys. And other people as well who've jumped in and ordered a few different things they've seen along the way. So thank you very much to everyone who has ordered and supported us so far. We have got a website that's currently in the process of being done. I know James is currently slaving behind the scenes preparing that for us. Wow, we're on £30 already. Thank you very much. Yeah, we've got James working on the website, which is probably what he's doing tonight, to be fair, to make sure we can have everything on there for you as well. The website we've got at the moment is just our little placeholder. We have got a nice, flash, fancy website currently working behind the scenes. And yes, we can't wait to reveal all that to you as well. Okay, anyway, that's enough of me waffling on. So, let's crack on now with round 2, which is the slogans round. Okay, so I'm going to read you the slogan. All I need you to do is tell me which brand or company created that slogan. Or used that slogan, should I say. Okay, so number 11. It does exactly what it says on the tin. It does exactly what it says on the tin. Question is, what does? Wow, that kazoo round really took it out of me today. And all the talking. I suppose having a 3-hour meeting at DG today didn't help. So number 11. It does exactly what it says on the tin. Number 12. Do you know what? It probably says product because I changed it from last week. And it could be a product, it could be a company, it could be both. So yeah, just bear with it. Because some are products, some are companies. Number 12, just do it. Do it! Do it! Just do it. The answer is not Shia LaBeouf. Just do it. In fact, they aren't. They're all companies. So ignore what I said about product. They're all companies. Just do it for number 12. Just do it. Just do it. Okay, number 13. It's good to talk. It's good to talk. I don't know if they are actually watching. A lot of people said that my dad looked like him when he used to say that. This particular person. It's good to talk. Okay. At the moment, they're using the phrase so good, but it used to be finger licking good. The question is, what was finger licking good? You can abbreviate. I have accounted for that. Just don't put any full stops in. Straight letters, and you're fine. If you abbreviate, if you want to put the full name, that works too. For number 13. So don't put any full stops in it. Same goes for anything tonight. You don't need any apostrophes, or commas, or full stops, or exclamation marks, or question marks, unless you just don't know it. But yeah, if anyone notices my dad, if you think he looks like Bob Hoskins, do tell him. He loves being told. So, number 14, finger licking good. You can put that as an answer if you want, Scott. I can't say it'll be right. Number 15. Because I'm worth it. Because I'm worth it. Do you know what? The Mario Brothers movie is... I'll just call it Brothers then. The Mario Brothers movie was so bad. I loved it. I absolutely loved that film. It's so good. It's just one of those that you're ashamed to admit, but then at the same time, not. So, number 15, because I'm worth it. Number 16, have it your way. Have it your way. Have it your way. Do you know what? Now, the more I think about it, the less I think I have seen White Comanche. But now I feel like I ought to. The dog is back from his walk and promptly runs straight off with a trainer. Crack him. So number 16 was Have It Your Way. Number 17. The Ultimate Driving Machine. The Ultimate Driving Machine. The Ultimate Driving Machine. And the dog just runs off with the second trainer. Number 18. Buy it, sell it, love it. Buy it, sell it, love it. Once again, cameo from Lindsay in the background there. I think if you're going to keep cameo in, you ought to at least come and say hello to everyone.
No.
The Lindsay.
Can't see anybody.
Because you're 9 seconds ahead of everyone.
No.
Oh, no, you can't. Sue says hi, though.
Hi, Sue.
Yes, Bryn, it is coming up to fridge time. Nearly there. Number 19. The world's local bank. The world's local bank. What you guys fail to notice is she's 9 seconds ahead of you, so she's already gone. Do you know what, Mark? We say this to him every week. It's not good enough, Bryn. You need to get yourself a little tiny fridge to keep next to you. The world's local bank, number 19. Number 20, the last one for this round. Obey your thirst. Obey your thirst. Oh my word, I can't speak. Obey your thirst. Obey your thirst. Speaking of which, Bryn, it's time for you to obey your thirst and get yourself to that fridge. We've got a minute or two before we start the next round. He definitely needs a big fridge from the sounds of this. Okay, so far, no technical hitches. Woo! However, Scott, we will point out that a lot of people have mentioned that when we have the countdown, it does say let, not let's go. So I might need you to have a look at that one for me, please, sweetheart. But yes, what's everyone drinking then? What have we got? What's everyone having? I've already explained that I've got a nice, wonderful orange, lemon and pineapple. What's on everyone's drink menu tonight? So I've got a bottle of wine for you, Mark. Beer for Bryn. Scott, I didn't break it this time. Didn't touch it. Okay. I just pressed go and left it to it. Not taking the fall for that one. Leon, you're drinking Galahad. Who's he? Shandy from Monogrammed Glasses. Cloudy lemon cider. Never heard of that. Interesting. Cloudy lemon cider. Jane's on the Desperado. Oh, good old G&T for Sue. Awesome sauce. Parma Violet one. I think you've mentioned Parma Violet before, so it clearly must be a favourite. Oh, Galahad's a cheap oldie beer. But then again, you know, their cheap drinks are actually quite nice. I mean, their chocolate bars are pretty much identical to their brand name counterparts, so, you know, it's good enough for me. And I've just heard a particular carbonated beverage get cracked open outside. Right then, the next round then is Distorted Celebrities. As I said, I have taken some celebs through the mincer and pulled their faces out the other side, and you need to work out who they are. So I'm currently boasting that there's been no technical hiccups or hitches. This is the part where it could all go wrong. It says, do you want a lemon cider? She'll run you one down. Do you know what? I'm intrigued. I'm not going to lie. I don't normally drink, which is going to be even funnier because I'll be having a lemon cider. Do you know? Yeah, go on. Let's treat ourselves. Thank you. You are like the you feel massive. You're like the the sole people who keep providing me with stuff. So as Lindsay is currently up the garden, at any moment my door's going to ring and I'm going to leg it. So, A up from the White Hart in Duffield. £0 for 8 pints. A up, White Hart in Duffield. Oh, it's £20 for 8 pints, not £0. That was I thought you were just going to like raid the taps. That's why you just thought you'd do it. Oh, A up from the... Do you know what? I totally misread that, Bryn. I thought you were saying A up from the... I thought you were actually in there. I thought you were the owners. Sorry. Oh, my word. Okay. I'm going to stop. And we're going to crack on. So, let's crack on then with the Distorted Celebrities. So here is number 21. Who is this? You have some options to choose. Giving you all a little bit of time to stare at this wondrous person. Who have I squashed? Nice and quick and easy, this one. Let's go on to the next one. Who is 22? Okay. Next on to number 23. To be fair, a lot of them are holding in bad curries, bad meals, whatever it might happen to be. I would also like to say a very special cheers to Scott and Jane. I've tried to give Jane some time to get back. I've just had a delivery to my door of cloudy lemon cider. So we'll crack that out in a moment. Okay, I've already lost track of which number this one was. I've been trying to tick them off as we go. Here is the next one. Number 24. Is this one? This one's definitely number 24. If we're not sure, let's just do some quick going back. So 21, 22, 23, 24. Yeah. And number 25. At this point, my folks are staring at the screen going, I don't know who any of these people are. So you've got a 1 in 3 chance, folks. Just have a guess. Can we have kazoo number 6 again? When we do 26 next, I will do a cheeky bit of kazoo number 6 over the top. That's number 26. Number 27. Now on to number 28. I call him Sam Super Serious. Or Thupatherial. Number 29. I've just realised these aren't even the ones I've distorted. These are their actual faces. Oh dear. I feel sorry for your cat. Number 30. That's a mugshot if ever there was one. And no, it is not One Punch Man. That's the face of a serial killer if ever there was going to be one. And that was the last one. So, quickly finish that off. We are going to make a start on the next round shortly. So once again, to recap, that other next round is 10 Western films that I've taken screenshots of. And all you need to do from the multiple choices is tell me which one is it. Okay. It will be lemon cider time the minute the next round begins. And then you will watch my face get more and more flushed as the night goes on because I'm not a drinker. So, yeah, that's... Oh, does that mean I'm going to have rum on the pirate night? I don't want to know. So, the next round then is Name That Western. So 10 Westerns from the multiple choices. That is not a Western. That is a freaky looking person. But it is the next one. It is a fast pace. We're cracking through them tonight, aren't we? It's making up for the 5-hour marathon that was the charity one. So, name the Western. This is number 31. Oh, grog in Sea of Thieves is never a good thing. Never a good thing. Oh, here we go. That's the sound of it opening. Now the question is at this point, right? Can or glass? Oh, we're torn. We're all torn. Right, we can't carry on until we've settled this. Right. Do I go from the can? Or do I pour it into the glass? Whichever one gets the most options in the comments is the one I'm doing. Let's go back to it. So this was number 31. Now we're going on to number 32. Oh, the majority are saying glass. So I'm sorry, Scott, but can with a straw is not an option. It's into the glass it goes. I had the last bit out of the... Oh, actually, that's quite nice. Okay, so that's number 32. Number 33. Can't have a Western themed round without including that man right there, John Wayne. Oh, I can't believe you've not watched your Westerns. I know you're not massive like film viewers, but I would have at least thought you might have watched some Westerns. I'm surprised if you can't work some of them out. Go for it. Have a go. It does look a lot like Simon Pegg. Okay, the next one. Absolutely love the original, but I absolutely love this version as well. Couldn't understand a word Jeff Bridges was saying in it, but by gum, it was a good film. I can tell you then, Sue, you will definitely have played the tune to one of the ones we've had so far. Okay, the next one. This is number 35. This is number 36. Another cracker of a film. $37. Another good film, actually, to be fair. Another fantastic film. Number 38. Although, unfortunately, because the window is open, Yul Brynner has currently got a fly running across his face. But it just shows the professionalism. He hasn't flinched once. Number 39. A modern Western. As in, not a Western set in modern times, but a modern-made Western. Again, absolutely fantastic film. It's not the kazoo round monkey. We've had that. It's been and gone. 47 minutes ago we had that one. And the last one is going to disappoint you, Mark. It's not White Comanche. But it is still a classic Western, nonetheless. Boo, but also yay indeed. Yeah, the fact that White Comanche wasn't an option as an answer on any question is a bit of a clue already. He's crazy! Do what he says! Do what he says! Absolutely love this film. So many quotable moments. Wow, we are absolutely rocketing through these tonight. Yeah. So that's the end of that round. I suppose when you haven't got to go back and have to repeat rounds over and over again, it gets done an awful lot quicker. And I still had time to absolutely bore you all about spiel about the shop and charity. So, Mark, you're not even trusted with it. Oh. Quick kazoo break. Okay. Just for you guys. Are we ready? Let's go to an intermission. Wait. Welcome to intermission. Yeah. Intermission. Trying to get it right. Can we go to a montage? Bonus rounds. I mean, there's no space on the answer sheet for bonus rounds, so we can't do bonus rounds. Can you do the old cinema adverts music? Ah, I can't even remember what the old one was. I know what I know what it was. I just can't remember how it went. Okay. It's not on your answer machine. Answer machines. Oh my word, words. It's not going to be on your answer sheets, but in the comments, name this. Name the movie studio. That actually did hurt. I can't remember the Pearl and Dean music. Lindsay's escaped up the garden. She's gone. She's out of there. She's nowhere near. And the dog can't hear me either. He's miles away. It was 20th Century Fox. Okay. I'm kind of blank. No. Oh. I can't think of any more. I was going to do the Universal one as well, but it's gone. It's absolutely gone. You put me on the spot here, so I can't. Oh, that's it. That's the one. I've got the 20th Century Fox in my head now, and I can't even get rid of it. If Mark's singing it, right? Okay, I need Sue. I need you to ring me, and Mark's going to play it, sing it, and I'm going to play it down the microphone. So ring me. Mark's going to be a special guest vocalist. I'm not going to quit YouTube it. Not when I can literally put somebody on the spot and make them do it in public. In fact, we'll have a race. Right, the race is on. Lunds versus Leon. One of you needs to ring me, and we're going to do the Universal tune down the... Oh, yes, this is going full interactive right now. This is almost like a call-in. Oh, here we go. Hello. I absolutely do want you to do it. Hang on a minute. Hello. Go.
Hello.
Did that come through okay? Oh my word, that is the Pearl and Dean theme. I can't believe I didn't remember it. One more time. Thank you very much, Mark. Oh, cracking! I'll let you run away now. Thank you. Bye. Fantastic. Right. So, Leon, it's you. It's your turn to do the Universal one. Let's do this. Go. I'm gonna come back because this is too funny. Oh, fantastic. Right. Come on, Leon. It's over to you now. The Universal theme. Ba-ba. Oh, you know what? That's the theme of my childhood. How would I forget that? Same with Universal. Come on, Leon. Come on. This is like a radio call-in now. Maybe you know what? We'll have to set up a ghost phone. We'll put the number up every week. And the first person to ring me with the answer gets an extra point. This is where Leon scrambles for his phone. I hope. Oh, there we go. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Are you ready? Universal theme. Go.
Ba 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 ba.
Bum bum.
Ba 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 ba.
Bum bum.
Ba 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 da 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 da.
Bum bum. Yay! Right, I'm putting you on the spot again. One more time, nice and loud. Go! I don't know what that was, but go!
Oh god. Da da da.
Oh, they've gone! They've gone! No! Oh, well, I mean, good effort. Oh, do you know what? And I was actually at Universal Studios a couple of years ago, and I filmed myself doing that with the globe. Wow. TriStar. I don't know TriStar, Scott. Right, okay. Scott. You've now got to. I don't believe this is. How do you stop yourself from finishing early? You make everyone ring you and do themes down the phone. Scott, you've very quickly got to check your Facebook Messenger because you've got my number and I ain't ringing. Okay. Crosstown traffic while we wait. I don't know crosstown traffic. THX. Oh, that one's easy. Oh, that landed right in the pocket. That was fantastic landing. Okay, you've to be fair, Scott, you did an entire night of it. Right, with that was fun. I enjoyed that. Next week, I am going to think up some more interactive rounds. We're going to get some more stuff. I'm going to make a note. Bonus points to Leon. Bonus point to the Luns for the bravery of ringing up in front of all of you guys and having a go. Okay, so that was pretty great. I enjoyed that. oh dear, I felt like a bit of a radio host then. I felt like a great phone in. Okay, let's go on to our last round. This is when it gets super serial, real super serial. Do you know what? I've not even had that much of it. So it's definitely not me being drunk. 10 different speakers. I mean, I did push that an awful long way into the microphone then. He said. Okay, so the last round. All or nothing. Do you know what? Incidentally, thank you very much, Scott and Jane, for literally running down the street with this one. I quite like it, to be fair. I don't dislike that. Lindsay's not as keen on it. She nicked a bit while it was the picture round. But it's pretty nice. Again, I'm definitely not a drinker. I couldn't make a habit of drinking a lot of it. But I could appreciate a tipple tonight. Okay, so we're on to the all or nothing round. So the rules are simple. Have a go. Get a point. Have a go, get it wrong. Whoa, let's turn me down. What's going on? That shouldn't have even loaded up. So, have a go, get a point. Don't have a go, don't worry about losing any. Have a go, get it wrong, lose them all. That's simple. We've played it before, we've done it before. Shandy. You know what? Lindsay loves a nice shandy. I mean, I can't say I've ever tried rum, so trying to have rum on a pirate theme night is going to be interesting. I have to do that quite early on, so I've got time to sober up. Okay. So we're going to make a start. Trying to swallow fresh air. I'll give you the question. I'll give you the question twice. It's up to you if you want to answer it. As we said before. So, number 41. Which country are lemurs only native to? Which country are lemurs only native to? That doesn't include zoos. Do you know what? Kraken rum sounds like that's probably the best one to fit because I mean, my character on Sea of Thieves is dressed head to toe in Kraken. The ship is covered in Kraken, so I think to have Kraken rum is the only way to do it. And if I'm going to try rum for the very first time, I've got to theme it around my character. It's gonna be bad, especially if I drink all that before the night even starts. Okay, so number 41 again. Which country are lemurs only native to? You know what? I love you this Saturday night crowd. I'm going to be really sad next week when I don't do this anymore because I've had no technical hiccups tonight. Because it's been the perfect night as far as technology and everything running on my end. I can't blame myself for the let's go. That's all your fault, Scott. But thank you anyway. No news on the private server, Leon. Not heard back from them yet, even though they're based at Twycross. It's taken them a long time to reply. Number 42. What is the real name of the Victorian-era novelist George Eliot? What is the real name, and this is the full name, all three names, of the Victorian-era novelist George Eliot? I'm only kidding, Scott. You do a fantastic job. And I can never, ever fault the hard work you've put into doing everything you do on this. It's brilliant. Don't pull my network cable out. What? 42. What is the real name of the Victorian-era novelist George Eliot? And it's three names altogether. I am glad that a lot of you do enjoy the quizzes. I must admit, it's nice to know that you enjoy it. Well, you keep coming back, so you're all gluttons for punishment. However, I will give you all a heads up that once things start going back to normal again, we probably won't be as frequently as every week. It might be every fortnight instead. Mainly because balancing time at the school, time at the shop, and running these. I have got a wife I need to actually make sure I talk to every now and again at least. If there is in any way a technical hitch, you will get a quiz next week. If it all goes smoothly, I'm quitting while I'm ahead. I say that every week though. Number 43. What is the capital of Switzerland? Not the capital letter, the capital city of Switzerland. What is the capital city of Switzerland? Okay. Neil Patrick Harris. Yeah, I was only playing with you all. I switched it off on purpose. Of course, I'll be back next week. I deliberately muted myself on the longest question in the whole quiz. Okay, so number 44. I learnt this today, and it's amazing. Which animated TV show links Martin Sheen, Jeff Goldblum, Sting, Tim Curry, Meg Ryan, Malcolm McDowell, Elizabeth Taylor, and Neil Patrick Harris? Which animated TV show links Martin Sheen, Jeff Goldblum, Sting, Tim Curry, Meg Ryan, Malcolm McDowell, Elizabeth Taylor, and Neil Patrick Harris? I learnt this one today. I deliberately deleted question number 44 just to put this one in. Don't Google it. Number 45. Who is the spectacled lead guitarist in The Shadows? Who is the spectacled lead guitarist in The Shadows? In fairness, there are a lot of guitars in The Shadows, but this guy is the head man. Can tell when it's all getting serious in this round because the comments get gradually quieter. Next one. No, it's not Terminator. In Arthurian. In the Legends of King Arthur, who did Guinevere have an affair with? In the Arthurian legends, who did Guinevere have an affair with? We are very near the end. You'll be pleased to know. Richard Gere. Guinevere Richard Gere. Number 47. Who was Gregor Efimovich better known as? Who was Gregor Efimovich better known as? Yeah, granted, technically it was Richard Gere, but which spelling? Efimovich. Right, let's put it in the let's type it in. I'm not going to give you time to Google this one though. Who is that? Ah, I see. The idea of this round is to be tricky. Number 48. Which Disney princess has the least amount of screen time? Which Disney princess has the least amount of screen time? Which Disney princess has the least amount of screen time? Okay, number 49. Where in the human body would you find the medulla oblongata? Or as Bobby Boucher would say, the medulla oblongata. My name is Bobby Boucher. Where in the body would you find the medulla oblongata? Some would say that's where I keep mine. Or in my shoe. Is this bringing back bad memories of the charity night, Scott? The last time we did an all or nothing round. And the last question, number 50. I'll do number 50 and then I will answer yours, Luke. How many stars are on the national flag of the USA? How many stars are on the national flag of the USA? To answer your question, Luke, the princess's name, if possible, yes. But I have allowed the name of the film as well. So don't put both, but you can put one or the other. Yeah, I mean, the one thing, Scott, just going back to you saying the pressure is too much, the one thing I really enjoyed about that night is that I wasn't the only one who was absolutely papping himself at being live on the Tinterwebs. You all got to experience how I felt, or how I feel, every single week. What you cannot see are my legs twitching like crazy from sheer nerves. So, so the last question, how many stars are on the national flag of the USA? And that is our 50 questions. That is the end of the round. Hit submit if you haven't already. You have got a few minutes just to finalise whether you want to go for any of those points or not. Don't forget to always play it safe. If you want to make sure you get maximum possible points, just go for the ones that you can do. Famous people. On the flag, there are no celebrities on the national flag of the USA, but there are physical white stars on there, and they're the ones I want you to count, monkey. Okay, right then, you lovely, lovely people. Finish off the bit you are on. Put your pencils down. Oh, I just switched to teacher mode there. Please put your name and your team name at the side. Actual literal constellations. How many constellations are on the US flag? Funnily enough, none as well. Unless you can make a picture out of them. Okay. So that's the end of the round. That's the end of the game. The end of the quiz. That is our questions. They are our questions. Words haven't done very well tonight. Yeah, we will give you time to bring those answers in. We'll have a quick cheeky look at how we've all scored, how we've all done, and then I'll let you all enjoy the rest of your nights. But for now, for those of you who are sticking around, let's have a cheeky look at how we've done. For those who aren't sticking around, I want to know why, because it says that we go till 10. So, you know, if you're slipping off early, it's just not very good. It's a very poor commitment on your part. I'm just talking now, and just shut up. Okay, quiz wasn't that golden today. Not from me personally. You guys rock. So let's have a look. Okay, I am going to just glance cheekily down the actual list here. I'm not going to pull out any teams in particular because responses are still ticking in as time goes on. Those people who had a go at the music round and tackled all the questions, I definitely caught you out on a few of them. Number 4 was indeed Not Smeg Knows. I mean, I don't know that one. For a start, it's a new song. Okay. So you'll all have seen what scores you've got roughly. Let's just pull them up and have a nosy. Let's have a cheeky look. And there's been a few birthdays tonight, so numbers wise, we've lost a few people tonight who've joined in. So it's been a low series of numbers, but let's have a look. Let's have a little look. Some really good scores though, folks. We're doing all right. We've done pretty good. We've done pretty good. And this is also handy because it gives me insight into who is on board. Hi, Prov. Good of you to join us. Unless you are somebody else pretending to be you. Hi. Edison's light bulb. I like the name. Dog's lying at my feet. The Palmer Violets. I need your clothes, your boots, and your kazoo. I wonder who that is. well, thanks for that group. Okay, spot on. Have we got any more? I think there's still a few more ticking in. So I'm going to not have a look at any more now because I've still got a few submissions popping in. So it keeps changing as I'm trying to read it. Think some of your stuff is out of sync again. Right then, Luke. Let's have a cheeky look at the distinct Griffiths. I can tell you how far you're out by when it eventually opens and loads. There we go. So the distinct Griffiths. You think you might be out by him? Let's have a nosy. This is the point where everything pauses. It's like, yeah, you guys just do what you're doing. I'm just gonna have a quick look. Yes, you are out by one somewhere. It's in the last round. In the last round, you were out by some, but it's there. I can see it though, Luke. It's all good, Luke. I can see where it's happened. Yeah, just the last round. Literally, the 2 questions you've answered, you've put them in the next question over. So don't worry about it. I know where it is when I can sort that out. You can give yourself those 2 points. Add 2 on for them because they are right. They're just out by 1 place. So yeah, do you know what? I want to have a look at how many people got that cartoon one. The Simpsons would have been my go-to answer. Nobody got it. No one got it. Was Captain Planet. I didn't know that either. Oh, so Mark, you can forever lord it over your group that you were right, they were wrong. And anybody who put The Simpsons, I'm very sorry. You lose out. Oh, my folks have been playing along at home and they had a malfunction and lost the answers. Oh no. What I'll do then, Rents, I'll provide you with the answers and you can be honest with me and tell me which ones you got and which you didn't, and we'll work out some scores for you. Fortunately, it's quite easy that I can do that with you. But thanks for coming along anyway, folks, and Rents, should I say? Thanks for coming along, Rents. Right, I've got to... Oh, I need to say hello to Bev and Jock. Hi, Bev and Jock. Thanks for joining in. I believe, actually, you joined in last week as well. And I love the fact that you did the good old pen and paper method last week. Pencil and paper was fantastic. I love that. That's how my folks started out doing it. So hi to Bev and Jock. Great of you to join in. Thank you so much for coming along and joining in with us. Let's see. Oh yeah, your answer's there. Team name clueless. I love it. You've shown up on here now. So hi to Bev and Jock. It's great to have some new players along. There will not be a bonus kazoo round. Just because no. Simple as that. I can maybe do a kazoo one next week just to appease you all because there won't be one the week after. So okay, I will do a kazoo round next week. But for now, though, it's 9:30. It's a really nice time for me to say thank you so much to everybody who has supported us tonight by coming along, by donating to the Macmillan, which wasn't necessary, but thank you so much. To the people who have subscribed, liked the videos, to those of you who have been along to the website and have bought yourself some table fees, thank you so much. Again, the table fees, they're not expected, but we do massively appreciate when people do contribute and donate to us, which is very much appreciated. It helps us out a lot. So thank you very much, everybody. You're all fantastic. I'm starting to love my new Saturday night friends. And I will be back here next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. And yeah, for now, take care. Continue to stay safe. Obviously, at the moment, we are not there yet, but carry on staying safe, everyone. I always send my best to all of you. Now we can all drink. Cheers, everyone. But no, thank you very much. Thanks a lot, Scott, for coming along, and thanks for getting Bev and Jock to come and join in. Thank you to Mark, Monkey, Bryn, and your team, because you're the Caribbean. Oh, yeah. Thanks to Luke and the Distinct Griffiths. Thank you to Elliot for popping on earlier on and saying hello. Thanks to the Lunds. Thank you very much, everybody. It's massively appreciated. I'm going to shut up. I'm going to go away, because then your night can get better. So thank you very much, everyone. Good night. Take care.